Hey guys, we're going to be discussing the history of Asia today. This is a 4-part video series and you need to be taking notes. All of the things you need today are going to be underlined, so make sure you are taking the notes you need, and if you need to, pause the video while I'm talking and take the notes. Let's talk about our goals. We need to learn a brief history of East Asia and also know major events of China, Japan, and Korea. Let's talk about China first. The history in China is all about dynasties. The dynasties in China are family groups of monarchs, and monarchs are just like kings, and they just rule continuously through China's history. There are 3 major eras in China's history. The first one is the early empires, the second is the imperial era, and the third is the modern era. There was an emperor named Qin, and his name is spelled Q-U-I-N, and that's actually where China gets their name. He's famous for building the Great Wall of China. There was another group called the Han Dynasty, and they're famous for building the Silk Road. Now, the story throughout China's history is that there is great cultural diffusion. Now, what that means, remember, is that it's diffusing or spreading culture out throughout a region, or in China's case, a very large region. Let's go to Japan. Now, Japan was formed from Chinese immigrants. They came over in around 300 AD, and they set up the Empire of Japan. They brought many culture traits from China. They brought religion, they brought writing, and Confucianism, which is just the idea of thinking about moral things and ethical things. The imperial family in Japan lasted through 125 continuous monarchs, which is pretty incredible. But after World War II, their economy was completely devastated. Now, Korea. Before World War II, Japan controlled Korea. After World War II, the Soviets and the US took control. The Soviets had control of the North. The United States had control of the South. They were divided along the 38th parallel, which is actually the 38th degree north latitude line. Remember, latitude has a bad attitude they lay down. So this split Korea right in half. The North is communist and the South is democratic. These are your goals, guys. Make sure you know a brief history of East Asia. Also, know the major events of China, Japan, and Korea. If you don't know these and you can't answer these questions, rewatch this video. See you later, guys.